All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I am the Oracle. I am a psychic medium, an intuitive reader, and a spiritual advisor. So here I am doing some true crime pulls. In this pull, we're going to look into the Watts family murders. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do this because the thing is like everybody already, if this is a case that you followed, you already know everything that happens, and so that's already happened. Sorry. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having a hard time speaking. This is a very difficult subject to talk about, but so I was wondering, I was trying to meditate on what is it that I should pull surrounding this case. And it just kind of, it came to me that, it occurred to me that people, the questions that people really have surrounding this case is what causes something that seems so happy on the surface to end so tragically. So that's, I think that's what we want to I want to kind of keep this reading about. These were my meditative cards, so I left them here so I can explain why I want to pull for this surrounding this topic. And here we have the moon. The moon talks about things that are hidden, okay? Things that are hidden behind the scenes. We have the Ten of Cups. This is like a happy family. You know, there's, look at, they have the two kids, the happy couple. They, you know, they have beautiful green landscaping around them. They're living a beautiful life in this beautiful home. But behind the scenes, what's not seen is there's a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. Remember, he was sleeping alone. He was sleeping alone. They were sleeping in separate beds. It wasn't as happy as they were putting out on social media. Behind the scenes, what was it that was being hidden? There was a lot, this relationship, there was a lot of burdens in this relationship because somebody was juggling. I think she knew this. She could feel it. If she didn't know, she could feel something was off. This is why there was separation. Why was this going on? Because this person, Chris Watts, no longer wanted this situation, but he understood. He wanted to be single. He wanted to be single. He didn't want to have to, you know, everybody, the reason on the, people were having a hard time understanding where he was coming from because they're like, why would you want to leave? You have everything. But remember, everybody's, I just keep getting this, that he was unhappy with the mundanity. Like I hate to say this, but he didn't like the obligation of what it meant to have to, you know, have, you know, young children. And then he was going to have another one on the way. He wanted to be single. He didn't want, but he wanted to be single where he wasn't going to lose his money. That's what he was worried about. If he were to go for what he wanted, he would have to give to, you know, the wife and the kids, especially even more if, you know, it was found out that there was a third party involved. He didn't want to get caught. but he wanted to hold on to this new love offer, this new relationship. Nicole Kessinger, or whatever her name was, this person that he worked with. Okay. Let's look into this person that he worked with, that he wanted to be in a relationship with. Let's look into Nicole real quick, okay? What do we know about her? I'm not keeping those, but those are the ones that fell out. Okay, what can you tell us about Nicole Kessinger? I think that's her name. Death. Okay, it's like the death of the Page of Cups. This is children, the lover, and then justice, right? She went in. It's almost like, what is this right here? This is like spotlight, like making money off of this. Okay, she better not be making money off of this. That's... She had to move away. What's the Magician? Yeah, she had to move. They moved her on like... Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see if this is, if she knew about what he was gonna do. I don't know if she knew. It's like the plans. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. All right. Did Nicole know? What does she know? Chris. If Chris was gonna. Does she know? No way. Okay, so she was expecting to get this relationship. Like, they were both in on it, okay? So she knew what was gonna go down. And now she was sad because he got caught. He got locked up, right? Because of what he did. So she's trying to come to the cops. I'm innocent. This is the truth. This is what, they could be in cahoots with lying to the police about what they knew, how long. Yeah. She was lying to the police about the truth, what she claims to be the truth. She was trying to come off as innocent, and she's only sad because he got caught. And she's sad because they were supposed to run away. They were supposed to get away with this, and they were supposed to, she was gonna have some come up. She wanted to be in Shanann's place. What can you tell us about Nicole Kessinger now? What can you tell us about her currently? What's going on in her world right now? What's going on in her world? She had a kid. No way, she got pregnant. She got pregnant and she's trying to say, no, it could be anybody's. I don't know who the dad is. It's not Chris. It's Chris's baby. What? Oh my God. She's in witness protection. No one knows where she's at. Damn. Okay, just for fun. Okay, these index cards, they have all 50 states. Let's just see, just for fun. I don't know if it will, because sometimes Spirit will be like, no, for protection. So if it doesn't come out, then it doesn't come out. So we'll see. Okay. Let's just see if any, there's all 50 states are in here. If she is in the United States. So, yeah. We'll see if anything comes up. If we see anything. Okay. Let's see if anything comes, okay? Because she is in witness protection. So, toxic family. Okay, let's get a little bit from here. Okay, we'll use this right here that I got. See if anything comes out. More rest, stay mad. Idaho. Damn. Is she in Idaho? Is she laying low in Idaho? Laying low in Idaho? Is she the hoe? Damn. She might be in Idaho, guys. That's the first state that I got. She might be pregnant with his baby. Ooh. Damn. So it could be that that the fact that she's pregnant kind of gives a timeline of how that this relationship had been going on for, yeah, Spirit's saying that's the truth, that this had been going on for some time. Let's see if we can get time. Okay. Let me see. How long has their relationship been going on? How long has this relationship been going on? Okay, we got 9. I don't know. We'll see. I wrote down the. Hold on, where did I put it though? Oh, there it is. Nine. Fire is days. 9 days? What? 9 days? Something about 9 days was significant about the truth. Like, she found out 9 days before. Oh, the truth. It's just the truth. Okay, so no, but what was, how long have they really been going on? 7 months. So, okay. She found out the truth 9 days before probably she died. She could have found out that this had been going on for 7 months. Again with the 7. 7, yeah. 7. Something about 7 months. It was going on for 7 months. This was ongoing because the Chariot talks about going. It was going on for 7 months with this lover before this father, this husband killed his wife. Yeah. Did he? Oh man. He really thought he was gonna have some brand new life with Nicole and his new child. He just had, oh my God. He just had to find a way to get away from that. This is sick, man. As soon as she got home, that's when it happened. I just heard, what about the girls? She got home from work, like she wanted to see her girls, right? She was happy to see them. She had, had to go for work. She just got back from work, from something. Didn't she come home from like a retreat or a conference or something like that? Happy to see her kids. She just wanted to come home, see her kids, because this marriage was really bumming her out, man. She was, yeah. She already knew what was going on. Like, the husband, what can you tell us about the kids? Yeah, I got this last time too. They were already, yeah, he had already, I know he says that he murdered them at the at the at the burial site, at the tanks, but that's not true. She came home. She came home happy to see the girls, at least, even though she wasn't, that thrilled to have to see her husband. She was happy to come home to see her kids, just to find them, what he had already done to them. He was waiting to see how she would react, because she didn't know she did, oh my God, she didn't see what was coming when they were lying in their beds, that he had already harmed them. He wanted to bring heartache before. Oh my God, this man is evil. This man was evil. What can you tell us? Like, why did Nicole Kessinger have that kind of hold over him? Let's see, what kind of hold does she have over him? Why? Overburdened. She offered some kind of feeling of freedom. He was beat down with all the responsibilities when he was struggling financially to like upkeep this image, right? Keeping up with the Joneses. You gotta keep up this image. And really, he was watching this person who really didn't have to have so much weighing them down, and that excited him. That made him feel free. He was sexually attracted to that, and that's when he decided, he made that call to do what he did, because this no longer it no longer appealed to him. To him, it was a burden. He wanted to feel free. But, that was, oh my God. I believe even Shanann had said that, wrote a letter to him saying that the only reason she had the courage to have another child, which was their son Nico, was because of him. So he's the one who wanted it. He was the one telling her, yes, let's have another child. When that was the opposite of what he really wanted. It was the opposite of what he wanted. To him, it was like, it was bringing more chaos. Like this, it was bringing more chaos to his life. Another kid in this family, to him, was more chaos, when what he wanted was, less burdens, because financially maybe he was struggling, and to him, having another child was an additional he didn't want that. But that's what he was telling Shanann he wanted. That another kid is gonna fix this. That's what he was saying. I also got that was the advice that he was given. So he could have had family telling him, oh, well, maybe just another kid will make her happy. Yeah. But no, he was like, no, that's really not what I want. That's not what I want. What I really want is to feel free. So he was people pleasing, and because he was people pleasing, it led him down a road, a path that wasn't meant for him, and he ruined so many lives because of it. Because he chose to go down a path that wasn't meant for him. Because he wanted to please other people, because this is what a man should be doing. This is the type of job, this is the type of money someone should make, this is the type of lifestyle they should have, this is what a man is expected to have, this perfect family. And that's what he got, and he's like, this really isn't for me. If that's not for you, that's fine, but don't be getting other people involved in a dream. You're selling a dream to somebody, because Shanann really wanted that. She had the perfect life. And any man would have been happy. A good man who wanted that kind of life would have been happy to give that life to someone, to her, and there would have been plenty of men that would have been happy, very happy with her as a wife. But because he chose to build a dream that was her dream and not his, he ended up doing what he did. There's consequences with neglecting what it is that you as an individual needs to be happy. That's not good for your mental health. And you ruin, and as a consequence, these people can ruin so many lives. So many lives were lost, so many lives were ruined because of one man's choice to we got the Empress. The Queen of Cups. The Devil. It's like neglecting your emotions, what you need to. I got to that people can grow apart, Maybe that's what it was. They needed different things in life. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this one, guys. I apologize. What's the Empress? I'm almost kidding, would I have had the victory in this relationship, in this third-party relationship? Could it have succeeded if he didn't go to jail? That's what she wants to know. Should I have walked away? Like, this is hindsight. It's like, would it have even worked if we would have done it the right way? Yeah. Seriously, like if he would have been like, okay, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, this situation, I do not condone third party situations. I do not condone cheating. But if you're not happy in a relationship, you know, and you've done everything that you could to try to make it work, therapy, whatever you felt like you needed to do, if you've exercised every avenue that you felt appropriate for your relationship, for your situation, then yeah, you know, why stay in a relationship that doesn't make you happy? But jumping in from one relationship into another isn't guaranteed that you're gonna have success, because you're not healing any of the toxicity that you had to look. You're not doing any of the healing. So if she's wondering, like, well, what would have happened if he would have left, though? If he would have left and then, you know, told his wife, you know, this is relationship isn't making me happy anymore, and I've decided to move on and file for divorce, you know, and do everything that he needed to do, pay child support, pay alimony, pay, you know, making these types of investments does not come without, you know, it having its consequences if you want to. And that was a consequence that he didn't want to have to live with, you know, because, but it was something that had he chosen, made the choice to do things in the correct manner, it would have worked out for him eventually. But that loss of finances was something that he had to, you know, he was supposed to take that on the chin, because he was selling someone else a dream that he had no intent, he had no desire. That wasn't his dream. But he was telling her that, yes, I can give you all this, to make her happy, which is fine, but he needed to make himself happy too. And admit to himself, this is not the dream that I had for myself. This is not where I want or envision my life to be. You know, this suburban, you know, life, this perfect life that other people would dream to have, you know, that wasn't what he wanted. Maybe it could have been, like I said, when I said that they some people can grow apart, maybe at some point that's what he thought he wanted. But if it was just strictly like, I was happy in my life and I met Nicole Kessinger and all of a sudden I want to do something different, that could have just been something that he was tempted to walk away. Temptations of Jesus. He was supposed to know to walk away and he chose not to. He failed to trust his intuition. He failed to get the clarity to walk away. And because he was so infatuated with this woman, he got stuck. He got her pregnant when he was juggling. And he knew, oh shit, you know, now I have to pick one. Well, this one makes me feel better, so I'm gonna go with this one. There's less obligation, less responsibility, if I can just get rid of this. That's how this man thought. And he thought that you know, oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. You know. She left me. She walked away from me to start something else. That's what he was gonna say. And I'm so sad, so I decided to move on. But he had no choice. He was stuck either way, because this woman could have exposed him at any moment, and she doesn't want the backlash. That's why she's telling everybody, no, it could be someone else's kid. It's not Chris's. But it's really his kid. Like he was stuck now. So he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go with, you know, this situation. He had a choice to make. And you know, it was either move away from being a situation where that I was struggling, penny pinching, or I can choose to go grow something somewhere else with. But I had to make a decision. This man, this father, he had to make a choice. He was worried about having to make it, but he made it between these two. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Whew. I've heard like conspiracies that Shanann's parents were in on it. That's just ridiculous. They had nothing to do with this. If this is just strictly Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger, they had something going on, and this was something in the making in his mind that he thought he had to do. Nicole Kessinger probably didn't. I don't think she was the one's like that flat out said let's get rid of him. No, but she knew what she was doing. She trapped him by getting pregnant because she wanted that life. She wanted Shanann's place, and so she did things that she knew she could that she did things that she knew would maneuver Chris in the direction that she wanted him to move. So she did it without like really trying to get, like, she didn't want to get her hands dirty, but she knew how he would react. She knew how he would respond. And so that's what she did. She manipulated him to maneuver the way she wanted him to maneuver, so that way she could be in Shanann's place. And this bitch could probably be hiding someplace in Idaho with Chris Watts' baby, love child. Damn, guys, that is what I got for this true crime reading. I did not see it going that way. But hey, I was very fascinated. I went through a phase where I just could not stop with this case. I'd never looked at the autopsy reports, just the documentaries, the interviews, stuff like that. And I hate to be one of those looky-loos, but this house is like it was on my way to dropping my son off to school for school. So I stopped by, and because I was just very drawn to this case, yeah, I think it had more to do with I'm a medium, so I think it had more to do with the fact that she wanted the truth of what he did to the children and what he did to her, and the truth of how long this had been going on to come out, because they're both probably lying. They want to throw so much, sling so much mud that they can't. It just dirties everything up, and they don't know what the truth is. So this is I think this is why it wanted to, she wanted to come through to clarify that, because I have pulled on this before, but I've never done a video on it. So yeah, guys, I think the biggest lesson from this is don't try to control another person into building with you a dream that is your dream. Allow them to have and create their own dreams. Don't be threatened by that, because you just give them the freedom to be happy and enjoying their life the way they feel. And I'm not talking about like if they want to be running around. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about allowing them the freedom to do to escape the mundanity of everyday life. We can't be just boggled down with the mundanity of taking the kids to school and work and home and dinner at 6, and everybody has to have routine, and routine is important, but finding your own hobbies in healthy ways, because if not, Shanann had hers. That's why she was loving life. She was thriving, you know. She had her own thing that she really had a lot of passion for. He did not. And so, you know, what do they say about idle hands? Or, you know, when somebody's not busy, they allow the devil to use them. And that's what he did. He got too bored. He got too... It isn't nobody's fault but his own. Because he chose to build a dream and go, like, you know, build a life that he, you know, he had no intention or he had no desire to build. And so something that is more enticing comes along. He's like, okay, now that's what I want. So how do I get rid of this? No. That's not how that works. And a lot of people find themselves in similar thoughts of, I'm not saying that they think of getting rid of their family, but similar situations of like, okay, this is not the path. This is not where I saw my life going. Where did I go wrong? I did everything right. Why am I not happy? When you start people pleasing and allowing people to manipulate the path that you should go down because that's what looks good, that's what is expected, then you're asking for some pretty unhappy times. Because there's going to be a moment where you're going to have to be real with yourself. So it's important not to impose things on others, you know, our desires on others, and learning how to be whole and complete within ourselves before getting into relationships. So that way we're not building our lives around another person and not building lives that, you know, go well together, that can coexist, that can, you know, build and evolve with one another. Because your gifts, your abilities, your individuality, you know, they just go well together. Even though you have your own things, they still can, they mesh well. But you have to be strong on your own, independent on your own. Shanann was all those things. She thought he was as well, but he wasn't. And this is a very unfortunate situation where she was duped. She was duped by a con artist. Damn. She thought he wanted the same thing she wanted, and that's not at all what he wanted. Let that be a lesson to both the men and the women. Oh man, I kind of lost that one. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you got something out of this. I didn't. If anyone found this offensive, I do apologize. I understand this is a very difficult thing to talk about. This is not anything that I do because I'm like, oh, how can I make money off of this? Because I'm not making anything off of this. I do this because these are real situations, even though they're uncomfortable. There are lessons in this that everybody can take away from by trying to understand where this all came from, because it is a very shocking. That's why it shocked so many people, because they were so perfect. It was so perfect. Like how could that go wrong? But let's be real, there's a lot of things that we hide behind the scenes, behind the walls that they hide behind in their homes. There's a lot that goes on behind them. But when they step out, they're like, they put on their happy mask, their nice clothes. Yeah. Everything's good, life is good, but behind closed doors, man, it is not. It's far from it. And even more so within the walls that you put up in your own life. A lot of times, partners keep up walls from each other, and their partners don't even know what's going on inside their mind, their partner's minds and their hearts. So this is what we do. We go to the heart of the matter to understand why people behave the way they do. It did not have to go this way, but this is the path he chose to go down. And he's where he needs to be. So, let's see if Shanann has any messages, maybe for her family. Maybe her family. What's the Three of Pentacles? This is about work, collaboration. Okay. I'm not really sure what this is just yet. Hold on, let's see. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork, collaboration, craftsmanship. King of Pentacles. This is a solid, practical leader. A good investment. Okay. There might be a lot of challenges, obstacles, but be patient. You will get money news. Are you okay? This might be a message for her family. And we got the Lovers and the Death. What is this that they don't want? It's a burden. It's a burden. They don't want it. Okay. What is this? Got online work. Hermit. Okay, it's like an investment. I think it's talking about. Okay, like letting something go, because it's a burden to you. It's like other things are gonna come. Too much pain is associated with this. It's just like almost like let it go, almost give it away. Just give it away. That's what it says. A gift, because the Knight of Cups could be offering a gift, even though it might be painful for one person. Okay. What's this Temperance? What's this Temperance? What is this Temperance? I'm like watching over you. I'm watching over this couple. I'm watching over you. I have a lot of love for you. She keeps coming out as the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's very loving. Yeah, she's watching over this couple. This is somebody who's married. Or could have been married. Watching over you. I don't know. The Knight of, or the King of Wands. Okay, so it's like, okay, I'm watching over you. So she's talking to her family, right? That they're very sad, very just miss her. Then here we're talking about something like some kind of financial thing that they're dealing with. Almost, it's saying let it go. New things are coming in, right? Here we have Temperance. I'm watching over you. I love you. This could have been a couple that is married. This could be her parents. I'm watching over you and I love you. That's what she's saying here. With the King of Swords talks about clarity. You have clarity about this cheater, this third party, what happened in this family, in this home, with this third party, right? This was a very sexual connection, and that sexual connection led to this very devastating situation with this family and this home. All this was a secret surrounding having to give someone money. You have the clarity about it. Good things are coming. We have the Eight of Pentacles in work, the Star, the Sun. This is beautiful energy. It's like good things are coming. Now that you have the clarity, the truth, you have the wisdom, now you can move forward. You can move on. It's talking about moving on. There's no need to keep fighting. There's no need to, there's no more sneaky behavior. You can move on. The communication of what this devil really did has came in. That's why it's the clarity card. Okay? So this is her telling her family, you know, you can move on. You have the clarity of the truth. You have the truth. You have the clarity. Let go of situations that just bring heartache, memories. Let go to things that just bring up the past. You know what happened. Her family. It's saying you can move on. I'm watching over you. I love you. I love you both. I love you all. I just heard all. I said I heard I love you both, and she's like all. I love you all. My apologies. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And check out the description box if you have your own questions, if you have your own issues in your own life that you guys want to look into. There's information in the description box, so you can schedule your own personal readings if you choose to do so. If not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.